Donald Trump is being sued, not by Democrats, not by political rivals, but by the American Bar Association itself. Why? Because of his administration's efforts to use executive power to punish lawyers and law firms for simply doing their jobs, representing clients the government may not like. I'm Kaivan Shroff, a political commentator and attorney, and in this video, I'm breaking down why the ABA's lawsuit may be one of the most important legal showdowns you haven't heard about yet. On June 16, 2025, the ABA filed a federal lawsuit in the U.S. District for the District of Columbia. Their claim that a series of Trump executive orders unconstitutionally retaliates against lawyers for political reasons. These orders revoke federal contracts, pull security clearances, and even ban lawyers from access to government buildings, all based on who their clients are. So if a law firm represented, for example, an immigration group or a civil rights organization, or even a whistleblower challenging this administration, they could be targeted. That's not rhetorical, and it's not theoretical. It's already happening. 4 law firms, including Sussman Godfrey, Wilmer Hale, Jenner & Block, and Perkins Coie, have all filed suits of their own, and courts have already blocked 3 of Trump's executive orders in separate rulings. Judges ruled that the government can't punish a law firm just because it took on a case that makes the White House uncomfortable. That's a clear First Amendment issue, freedom of speech and association, and a due process problem under the Fifth Amendment. The ABA is now stepping in with the goal of protecting its entire membership. They want this settled once and for all. The group says Trump's actions are creating a chilling effect, which is obvious. Law firms are avoiding certain clients to stay on the administration's good side, and some attorneys have left their firms altogether. And 9 of the nation's largest firms have already pledged $1 billion in pro bono legal work to avoid political fallout. Let that sink in. $1 billion in legal services committed not just out of charity, not to help people, but out of fear of the Trump administration. That's not just intimidation, it's institutional coercion. And the Trump administration has called this lawsuit frivolous. They argue the president has broad discretion over national security clearances and who receives federal contracts, but the argument ignores the bigger picture here. This administration has already severed ties with the ABA on vetting judicial nominees, it's barred DOJ attorneys from attending ABA events, and it's threatened the ABA's long-standing role in accrediting law schools across the country. So it's not just about contracts, it's about dismantling one of the few independent legal institutions that can hold government accountable. Here's what the ABA is asking for. First, they want a nationwide injunction to block enforcement of these executive orders against any lawyer or firm anywhere in the United States. Second, they want a declaratory judgment from the court stating that these orders are unconstitutional on their face and a violation of both the First and Fifth Amendments. In plain terms, they want the court to say once and for all, you can't punish lawyers for representing people who you disagree with. So why does this matter to you, even if you're not a lawyer? Because if law firms are too scared to defend certain people, those people lose their access to justice. That could be you, that could be your community, that could be anyone who ever needs to take on the government in court. We don't just lose good attorneys, we lose the concept of fair representation itself. That's not how democracy works. That's how authoritarian regimes work. I'm Kaivan Shroff. I'm covering the news and cases that impact our democracy, and this case may be one of the most important of 2025. If you care about checks and balances, about constitutional protection, about stopping the politicization of justice, this isn't just a legal story. It's a national emergency in slow motion. So here's what I want you to do. Hit subscribe, drop a comment, should the courts block these orders nationwide, and share this video with someone who cares. I'll make sure to keep you updated.